Now we are going to discuss about the water jet machining process, advantages and disadvantages. Coming to the advantages, this water jet machining has a multi-directional cutting capacity. Means it can be used, the water jet can be used to cut in a multi directions in different wherever it's required. And another advantage of this water jet machining is no heat is produced. In conventional machining process, what is the major drawback? There is a direct contact between the tool and workpiece. Because of there is a direct contact between the tool and workpiece, a friction will be developed. Because of that friction, a large amount of heat will be developed. Because of that one, the base properties of the workpiece material may change, or sometimes the tool may break, or it may melt. So this is all the problems nowhere coming in case of water jet machining because we are using water jet as a cutting tool. Next, the cut can be started at any location without the need of a pre-drilled hose. Normally in the electrical discharge machining process or wire electrical discharge machining process or in any conventional machining process, so a pre-drilled hole is required. But whereas in case of water jet machining, such type of pre-drilled holes are not required. Next, wetting of the workpiece material is minimal in case of water jet machining, and there is no deflection to the rest of the workpiece. That is also one of the advantage. Then the burr produced is minimal. Burr means uneven surfaces. So in case of the slotting, boring, or any machining process, all this machining process are a lot of burrs will be formed if you touch the surface of the workpiece. But whereas in case of the water jet machining process, the formation of the burrs are very, very minimal. The tool does not wear and therefore does not need sharpening. In conventional machining process, we must use a cutting tool. So if we use this cutting tool continuously for a couple of hours, automatically the tool will become blunt or sometimes may break. As there is no physical tool using in water jet machining, then no tool will come into the picture. And that too, sometimes if it is in conventional machining process, if the tool becomes blunt, then automatically we have to sharpen that one according to the required end. But here we are using water jet as a cutting tool. So here no tool breakage and no tool sharpening is also required. That is also one more advantage of this water jet machining process. Then this process is environmentally safe. So comparison to the other conventional machining process, it is not going to produce any toxic gases or noise like that. Mostly, so because of all these things, it is environmentally safe machining process. And hazardous airborne dust contamination and waste disposal problems are common using the cleaning, but here somewhat less when comparison to the all these environmental pollutions. And there is a multiple head processing. Simply fixing eliminates the cost of complicated tooling, which reduces turnaround time and lowers the cost. So the fixing process is very, very easy in case of water jet machining. That's why the tools like jigs and fixtures and other all the costs related to this fixing is very, very less in case of the water jet machining process. And grinding and polishing are eliminated, reducing the secondary operation. Means in conventional machining process, once if we carry out the primary machining operations, a surface produced is not up to the required level and the two burrs will be formed. So in order to reach or to get a very good surface finish or required surface finish or to reduce the burrs, then automatically we have to go for the secondary machining operations like grinding and polishing operations. But whereas in case of the water jet machining, these secondary operations like grinding, polishing, varnishing, lustering, all the These type of secondary machining operations are not required. Next, the narrow curve allows tight nesting when multiple parts are cut from a single block. This is also one of the advantages, and it is water jet machining is ideal for roughing and material for the near net shape, and it is ideal for laser reflective materials such as copper and aluminum, and it allows for more accurate cutting of the soft materials. And this water jet machining is cuts through very thick materials such as 383 in titanium and 307 in inconel metal also. Coming to the disadvantages and limitations of this water jet machining, and it is not suitable for mass production because high maintenance is required. That is the one of the disadvantages or limitations of this water jet machining. And coming to the next one, its initial cost is very high when comparison to the conventional machining process. Next, very thick materials cannot be machined by this process. That is also one of the disadvantages. And this water jet machining is used for cutting softer materials, but abrasive water jet machining can be cut order materials for limited thickness only. So these are the some of the disadvantages and limitations of the water jet machining. Coming to the applications of water jet machining. This water jet machining is used on metals, paper, cloth, leather, rubber, plastics, wood, and ceramic materials. It is a versatile and cost-effective cutting process that can be used as an alternative to the traditional machining methods. And this water jet machining is completely eliminates the heat affected zone. So this is one of the major problem in conventional machining process, as there is a direct contact between the tool and workpiece. A friction will be developed. Because of the friction, heat will be generated, and because of that one, heat affected zones will be formed. So these problems are not arise in case of the water jet machining, as we are using the water jet as a cutting tool. And toxic fumes are also not formed, and recast layer problems are also very less, and work hardening and thermal stresses also. And this water jet machining is the most flexible and effective cleaning solution available for a variety of industrial needs. In general, the cut surface has a sandblast appearance. Moreover, order materials exhibit a better edge finish. These are the advantages. The typical surface finish range from 1.6 micrometers RMS to very coarse depending upon the application. So it's all depending upon the applications. We can produce a surface finish from 1.6 micrometers to somewhat higher level also. The tolerances in this zone in the range of plus or minus 25 micrometers on thin materials. Both produce surface roughness and tolerances depends upon the machining speed. And this water jet machining is used to cut, shape, streamline operations in a variety of industries, including mining, automotive, and aerospace industries. Next, rubber, textiles, plastics, foam, leather, composites, tiles, stone glasses, food, metal, and other materials are commonly mechanized by this water jet machining or abrasive water jet machining process. This water jet machining is typically used to cut soft and easily machined materials such as thin sheets and foils, wood, non-ferrous metal alloys, textiles, honeycomb, plastics, polymers, leather pieces, frozen, and so on. Next. If you mix abrasives with this abrasive jet machining, it is frequently used to machine materials that are difficult to machine by water jet machining. And this abrasive water jet machining is used to machine thick plates made of steel, aluminum, and other commercial materials. Reinforced plastics, metal matrix, and ceramics composites, layer composites, stone, glass, etc. Aside from the machining process, the high pressure water jets are used to remove residual stresses in paint removal, surgery, cleaning, peeling, and other applications. So drilling, pocket milling, toning, and reaming can also be done in abrasive jet machining process. Thank you.